Good morning. A strap looped one time. Okay, good morning, everyone. You're good. I think you're good. Welcome to class. Today's class is going to be back bends, which means heart openers. Okay? Back bends are heart openers. What we have to remember about back bends is that when we do a back bend, we want to engage the glutes to protect the low back. Back bend also, we focus in on reversing the curvature of the spine. So your mid-thoracic spine or your thoracic spine is curved outside, okay? So you want to do the opposite. We're trying to visualize that someone put a block here to open the chest. It does not come, I say it again, it does not initiate from your low back. If you start from your low back, you're going to overly arch your low back, which we do not want to do. So you're engaging your glutes, you lift your back ribs, and you're opening your chest, okay? So this is associated with the heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra. Allows us to, when it's balanced, it allows us to have better communication, better relationship with people. We're giving, we're loving, we're happy. When it's out of alignment, we find that we have a hard time creating relationships with people. We find ourselves very bitter and angry, selfish to some degree. So how do we balance it out? By doing practice of yoga, by meditation, by accepting what is, and by being very generous. Usually if you feel down, the best thing to do is to give. But you have to give you first in order to give others. All right? So we will get started with a back bend. If you have sensitive low back, the setup will be like so. One block on the medium setting vertical. Your second block will be tall. And then you have a strap that is going to go right in front of your bottom block. Just lay it right in front of you, in front of the second block. A loop is already, yeah, loop it one time, like a small loop, very small loop. Okay, and we will use the loop for later on, but that way it's just ready for us to go. Okay, if you have a ponytail, I would say put your ponytail high so it doesn't get in the way. And then you have a small, yes, especially Andy. And then one small block for some of you, I already spoke to you about it. You don't need it, but some of you may. Okay, you're gonna take your lower ribs towards the bottom of your block, bend your knees, and now lift your hips and find your block, second block. So you're in a little bridge here for a moment. Make sure this is in the right place. Lengthen your tailbone, get a little traction in your spine here, wiggle your hips right and left. And then some of you that know have a sensitive low back, this third block will go under your sacrum. Allow your arms to relax. And now think of this back bend. You're opening your heart. Oftentimes we come out with fatigue when we do back bends because we are very vulnerable here. We're opening our heart center. we're exposing ourselves and our vulnerability. But there are amazing things that come up with that because we liberate ourselves, especially when we come out of our comfort zone. Take a moment to breathe in. Notice your chest expanding. Your lungs have the capacity to fill half a tennis court. So breathe in there. Notice your ribcage expanding through the front, the side, and the back. Now visualize this little ray of light traveling through your body. At the top of your next breath, pause for a moment. Shine a brighter light and feel that space. And then exhale, let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. And now with your next breath, from your breast, from your sternum, visualize that chest opening, pulling to the edges of your ribs, expanding your breath. And mindfully creating more space in here. Now you have your strap, so you can grab your strap. Some of you can do a little loop around your hands. You may have to loosen up a little bit. And now you need a lot of strapping. Oh, that's a big loop. Hold on. There. So you want your strap to be fairly long. Grab it. Yeah. And then take it up and over your head. Breathe in here. Yeah. Over your head. Yeah. Over your head. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. If it feels too much, feel free to bend and straighten your knees a little. Soft. Yeah, your elbow. What did I say? Your knees? Yeah, the other knees. Yeah, the other ones. The other ones. Breathe in, up and over your head. Lift your chest. You're doing a back bend right here. Expand your chest. Bend your elbows if you feel you need it. And notice how we get so tense when we do that. So soften your jawline. Breathe in and breathe out. Put your hands. Bend your elbows. Inhale. Soft and kind. Be kind to your body, to your nerve system. And use your breath like it's an invisible muscle. When you acknowledge some pinching or whatever that is, shine your light in there and breathe into it. One more breath. Slowly release your strap. Good. Lift the block out of your head. And then roll to the side. Move your second block out of your way. Maybe the third block, your strap. And now lay on your back and enjoy your benefits here. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, the object here is to let go. So the more you're exhaling, the more freedom you have in your system. And the more freedom you have, the easier it is for your body to breathe. Have your knees to your chest. Oh, cannot hear me? Cannot hear me?
I don't know. It's going in and out.
In and out? Huh.
Yeah, and when you walk away, sometimes it's gone.
Okay. Oh, maybe the light is out. I see. Okay, hold on a second, Diane. This light is going in and out. I wonder why. Huh. Well, it's going in and out. Do you know anything about it? I'm asking Diane. Okay.
I was gonna say, technology.
All right, hold on a second.
Is the battery low?
don't know if it has a battery. Okay, let me see if I can use a different one. Yeah, all right, I'll change it. Change something else. Thank you.
Sure.
All right, take a block between your knees on the medium setting. Like that one. Okay, we'll try one more time. And now take a block between your knees in the medium setting. Oh, no, no, yeah. We'll have to ask her. There we are. So, lifting into your very small bridges. Remember, 3 incremental movement through the tailbone, your sacrum, and your low back. So it's very little. Breathe in here, hold it. Not so high, Mike, not so high. Your ribs are down on the floor. Your ribs are down on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold it here. And now visualize that tissue traveling all the way to your deep layers of your glutes. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your hands to your thighs. And now lift 1 inch up, little, and lower 1 inch. Only in your glutes, your low back is wide. Lift and hold. Lower. We're going to use our glutes today for our back bends. And lift and hold. And lower. Lift and hold. Lower. Lift and hold 1 inch. That's it. And lower. A little more. Lift and hold little. And lower. 1 more. Lift and hold. Stay here. Lengthen your hips towards your sit bones. Long spine. And now lower your low back only and breathe into that. Breathe in here. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Drop your sacrum down. And drop your tailbone. Good. Move the block out of your way. Hug your knees. Rock and roll a couple of times and come up 2 or 4s. Spread your fingers wide. Extend your, bring your knees in front of your hips a little. That keeps your pelvis more steady. And now look under your belly. Extend your right leg in a straight line. Come all the way to your tippy toes. Gaze forward. Exhale, draw the ball of your foot back. Get a calf stretch. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next time, come forward. Plug your arms into the socket. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Lift your right leg from your glutes. Make a fist with your left hand extended forward. Tap your hand and your leg to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift your arm up. Tap the floor. Lift up. Now listen, open your left arm to a T position. Fire hydrant. Bend your right knee to the side. Hold your belly. Inhale, extend. Drop it down. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, fire hydrant. Last one. Inhale, extend. Lower down to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fire hydrant. Extend your leg and your arm. Now listen, bend your right knee, reach your left hand to your foot. Glutes are active. Strap always is useful or don't touch. And now lift and resist your foot to your hand, lift your chest forward. Keep breathing in here for 3. Breathe here for 2. Breathe here for 1. Glutes, glutes, glutes. Slowly release your foot and your hand. Take your right leg to the left. Breathe in here. Gaze over the left shoulder. Now listen, keep your hands where they are. Some of you can bend your knee behind your left knee and draw your hips back. Draw the right hip, sit bone to the wall behind you. Breathe in here. With your next breath, gaze forward, drop your left knee down to the floor, extend your right leg out to side plank, kick your left leg slightly to the left, and lift your right elbow up towards the ceiling. Shift your weight to the right foot, gate pose, right hand on your thigh, left hand behind your head. Right hand down, left hand, lift your rib cage up. And we'll go forward and back. Drop your left hand down, right hand over your head, maybe you lift your right leg up. Right leg down, gate pose, keep your hand behind your head. Lift your rib cage up, straight leg, right leg is straight. Turn your toes towards the leg, yes. Lift your back ribs, hand behind your head. There. With your next breath, left hand down, side plank. Maybe your right leg comes off the floor. Glutes are active. Last time. Lower down, gate pose. Breathe in here, lift your chest. With your next breath, lift your palms up, take it all the way forward, use your core. Trip your knees, child's pose. We're not staying, just shift and rinse it off. Quadruped, all fours, bring your knees in front of your hips a little, left leg straight out. Lift your chest, breathe here, and now come to your tippy toes. And ball of your foot, stretch it out. Forward, inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Press the ball of your foot to the back wall. Feel the stretch in your calf muscles and whatever else. And now slowly come forward. Make a fist with your right hand. Lift your right hand, lift your left leg. Glutes are active. Draw the right hip back. Tap your hand in your leg. Down, inhale. Exhale, lift. One more. Tap down, inhale. Exhale, lift. Adding on. Tap it down. Inhale, lift your arm. Fire hydrant, breathe, bend your knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Fire hydrant, exhale. Remember the temporary discomfort. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Lift your chest, gaze forward, not down. Lift. Fire hydrant, hold it here. Lift your chest forward. Take your left leg behind you. Grab your foot or a strap. With the opposite, left. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Right hand. You have the wrong leg, I think. Left. Resist, resist, resist. You're doing good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release it. Left leg to the right. Gaze over the right shoulder. Feel free to shift forward and back. Rinse it off. Have your legs press stay here, or bend your left knee behind the right knee, shift your hips back. Draw that left sit bone to the back wall, that wall, that anti-clock. Breathe in here. Lift your chest, don't bury your head down. Slowly come center, ground your right knee, extend your left leg, extend your right leg slightly. Lift your left palm up. Gate pose, ground your left, right hand behind your head. Lift your rib cage, breathe in here. Inhale, lower, side plank. Lower down, gate pose. Lift your rib cage, glutes are active. One more, lower down, inhale. Use your glutes here to lift your leg. Widen your collarbone. Slowly lower. Come up. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Get to the top of your mat. Downward facing dog. Or child's pose. So bend your knees. Claw the mat with your fingertips. Bend your knees a little and shift your hips high, high, high. Lift your chest off the floor and start to walk your dog. So your shoulders are way behind your wrist. They're not over your wrist. It's not a push-up. Shift those hips back, even if you have to bend your knees and lift your heels a lot. That's it. Breathe in here. There. There. Bend your knees a lot if you need to. There. And now lift your chest off the floor, not your head, your chest. Yes, thank you. Drop your head a little. Your ears are aligned with your biceps. For 3, 2, 1. Gaze all the way forward. Come into your plank pose. Drop your knees down to the floor. Child's pose. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, hollow your belly. Come like a wave. All the way forward. You can stay with your knees down if it's too much. Lift your knees off the floor. Draw the shoulders back. Chest forward. Good. Lower your knees and take it back. Andy, we're just warming up. You're already huffing. Inhale, come all the way up. Push.
I'm just doing that
Stay
for
here
everyone else
or lift.
that was thinking it.
Breathe here for 3,
You have to breathe in.
2, 1. Drop your knees down if you need to. Lower all the way down. Take your forearms in front of you. Glutes are active. Draw the heels of your hands towards your hips. And now lift your chest up. This is a great way to do chaturanga. Lift your chest forward. Remember, lift your back ribs, not your chin, but let it come from your upper back, your mid back. Good. Slowly release it. Come all the way down. Take your fingertips. You have a friend over there? A little bug? Oh, and. Okay, fingertips, come take your hands outside of your mat. Shoulder blades back, glutes are active, feet, heels in. Inhale, lift your chest. Breathe here, draw the shoulders back. Gaze forward for 3, 2, feel your glutes. Lower down and rest. Hands by your ribs, inhale. Cobra, draw the shoulders back first, glutes active, lift your chest a little. Lift your chest forward. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog a little. Drop your knees down to the floor. when we do twisting, I want you to pay attention. Twisting comes from your rib cage, not from your low back. So when we go to easy twist, always feel free to drop your left leg down. I'm lifting my chest forward and I'm rotating my opposite rib up. It's coming from the rib cage, not from here. Why I like to bend my elbow first, because it reminds me to come from my rib cage and not from my low back. So it's here. I'm gonna do a little crunch in my front lower ribs to protect my low back, and then it helps me to open some more. All right, here we are. If that feels too much for you, rather than twist, just gaze forward. Downward facing dog. You can stay with your knee on the floor. Inhale, right leg lifts. Gaze forward, right knee to your right triceps. Breathe, use your core. Three-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to your left triceps. Come all the way to your tippy toes. Three-legged down dog, inhale. Right leg forward. You may have to walk your foot 2 times. Yeah, grab it and push it. Knee down to the floor or not. Easy twist. Follow your belly. Back knee can stay on the floor. Lengthen, rotate your left rib cage towards your inner thigh. Lift your left hip a little more. Yes. Good. Drop your left knee down to the floor. Reverse your little warrior. Right hand to your left thigh. Lift your left arm. Glutes are active. Left to right. Yeah. Breathe here. Lift your back ribs. Open your chest. Okay. Parsvottanasana. Bring your blocks to frame your right foot. Lift your left knee. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stance a little. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. If you're one of those that hyperextends, bend your right knee a little. Press the ball of your right foot and then draw the right hip back. Chest is forward. Walk your fingertips in front of you, cupcake your hand. Diane, your stance is too long, so next time make it shorter, way shorter. Okay, now listen, drag your left foot and align your left toes with your right heel. Hollow your belly and then squat a little bit. Core active, fly your arms if it's available. Core active, gaze forward.
Is a bird noise?
It's a
optional?
bird.
All right.
You can make a bird noise. Now push the floor, yes. Push and lift your arms all the way up. Lift your left knee up. And then align your left knee with your right knee. Fly your arms behind you. There's your back bend. Lift your chest. Keep breathing here for 3, 2. Why everyone is so serious? Hands together, feet together. Hello. How we doing?
Great.
Are you flying?
Circle Soleil. Circle Soleil.
All right, here we are. Inhale. Lift your thumbs up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Knees down to the floor or not, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale. Up over cobra, shoulders wide. Collarbone, glutes active, yes. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifting here. Look under your belly, all 5 toes are down, square your hips. Come to your tippy toes, knee to your left triceps. Knee can always come down your right knee. Plenty work here. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to your right. Hollow your belly, core active. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, runner's lunge. Hollow your belly.
Lift your chest, lift your glutes, ground your right hand, easy twist. Breathe in here. Draw the right shoulder back, follow your belly, right ribs towards your left inner thigh. With your next breath, drop your right knee down, glutes are active. Left hand to your right thigh, right hand comes up. Lift your back ribs, remember that little back bend. Open your heart. Find your blocks to frame your left foot. Bring your right leg further closer. Pyramid pose. Micro bend your left knee. Press the ball of your left foot a lot. And then draw the left hip back. Chest forward. Widen your collarbone. With your next breath, bend your left knee slightly, lift your right heel, shift your fingertips forward, drag your right foot until your right toes align with your left heel. From your hips, go down, core active, gaze forward, fly your wings, make noises if you want to. Push the floor and come all the way up with your right leg. Align your right knee with your left knee. Fly your wings behind you. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands together, feet together. Take a little rest. Doing okay? Are you sorry you came today? Sorry. Take a moment, reset, find your heart center here. Anahata. Breathe. With the air a little bit. Good job you're not doing hot yoga. Huh? The moment. Are we doing it at home? Doing okay? You flying? Okay, here we are. We have one more set. We're gonna move a little faster this time, and I'll give you the second option. Lift your palms up in tail. From the creases of your hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose, or straight to chaturanga. Drop your knees down or not, lower down all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. You can also ignore that and go straight to down dog or child's pose. Downward facing dog. I'm gonna show the modification. Right leg lifts, inhale. Drop your left knee down, right knee to your right tricep. Three-legged plank or dog. Exhale, knee to your left tricep, hollow your belly. Three-legged plank or down dog. Bring your right foot forward. Keep your left hand down, left knee comes off the floor. Easy twist. What did that happen? What? How did that happen? I turned it up. Like all the way. Breathe in here, inhale. Drop your left knee or not. Lift and reverse your warrior. Right hand behind your left thigh. Lift your heel, lift your heel, lift your heel. Yes, yeah. Breathe in, we will. Breathe in here, hollow your belly. Remember your knee can come down. Pyramid pose. Bring your left leg in a little. Draw the right hip back. If you like to take your hands behind you with your blocks, feel free to do that. Shoulders away from your ears. Slowly gaze forward, bend your right knee, lift your left heel, fingertips in front of you. Coming to your little squat, left foot, toes aligned with your right heel. Core active, shift back. Lift your wings, hollow your belly, lift your belly off your thighs. Slowly push and come all the way up. Ooh, yes. Left knee next to the right knee. This time, cactus your arms and lift your chest. Breathe here. Maybe you gaze up. Breathe. 2, use your breath. Lift your palms. Feet together, hands together. So life sometimes goes fast, and you need to learn how to pace yourself and not be in your head. So breathe in here. Find your heart center. What's beautiful about your heart center also, it's a sandwich. It connects your 3 lower chakras to your 3 upper chakras, the physical to the spiritual. Last set, here we are. Inhale, lift your thumbs up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, meet you in chaturanga or down dog or child's pose. Whatever you are. Many times I like just to stay in plank pose and then go because I don't like to overload my shoulders. Okay, you can come to downward facing dog, inhale. Right leg lifts, inhale. Sorry, left leg. You can always drop your right knee like I showed the modifications before. Knee to your left triceps. Come forward on your tippy toes, Mary, even more. Yes, gaze forward, go down. 3-legged down dog, good job. Knee to your right tricep. Follow your belly. Core strong. 3-legged down dog. Gaze forward, runner's lunge. Left foot forward. Follow your belly, lift your right hip, bend your left knee a lot. Easy twist. Front lower ribs, do a little crunch, then rotate your right ribs a little more. Keep your right knee off the floor or not, reverse it. Lift your back ribs, get off your lower back, glutes are active. Uttanasana, pyramid pose. Find your blocks, shorten your stance, draw the left hip back. Lift your right heel, bend your left knee, and then walk your fingertips forward. Walk your right foot, align it with your left heel. From the creases of your hips, core active, shift back. Flying wings. Follow your belly. Push the floor, come all the way up to your balance. Align your right knee with your left knee. Cactus your arms, lift your chest. Lift your back ribs. 3, 2. Slowly come. Lower down, namaste. Oh, coming back home. Unload the tension. Let go of the tingling and your opinions, and then find the light. All right. So we have a strap. If you know that you have a hard time balancing, I would highly recommend to be next to a wall. And it's gonna go like that. You have your strap, and it's just one loop. Don't make it two. It's just one time like that. That's it. Take it over your right foot. And then grab the strap or next to a wall. You're gonna align your knees like we did earlier. And then you're gonna bring your palms, grab the strap, and now your arms are gonna be straight. Your knees are aligned, lift your back ribs a little, and your glutes are active here. Microbending your left knee. Take your right knee back a little more, Arlene. Yes. Lift your chest, straight elbows, all the way. Bring your knees together. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, breathe in here. Feel the opening in your upper body for 2. And 1, slowly release. Rest. That's the cramp. Work. Take it to the left leg. Find your little backpack behind you. Stand strong on your right leg. Find your balance first. And now lift and climb up your strap. Knees aligned together. Lift your ribs off your low back. I want to see you grow 2 inches here. I wish I could. Breathe here. Lift your arms. Yes. Lift your back ribs. You're doing a little back bend. Can you bring your chest forward a little more? Your low back is quiet. Good. Slow. Ah. Good. Take a little rest. Shoulder roll. You feel your heart open now. Your ribs expanding hopefully. Little
Yeah.
smile. A little smile. Oh, good. Okay. I'm gonna throw something at you. We've been playing with it. We courageous. Here's what we're gonna do. Right? Blocks are definitely wonderful. Please use your glutes, your inner thighs, your upper body, but not your low back. So, right leg crosses the left. And some of you will be able to use the blocks if you need to. Maybe some of you just going here. Okay? You have to open your knees wide to help you. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough range of motion. Follow your belly, follow your belly, follow your belly. And then come up. That's the warm up. Inhale. Draw the hips back, open your knees, ankles or ankles over each other. Cross your ankles, not your knees. Cross your ankles, open your knees wide. Shift back, 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 back. Don't look down, look forward. Mary, shift your hips back. For 3, 2, good, Andy. And then slowly come up. Okay, the last one, you're gonna either stay there or watch me first. Follow your belly. I'm gonna sit back. That's the mobility we're talking about, the knees and the ankles, right? So we're working it in. Follow your belly. Ooh, I cheated. I went to the next one. It wasn't good. Okay. Now, what goes down has to come up.
Oh, God.
So squeeze your inner thighs. Remember, you have your blocks. You can shift forward like a little momentum. Before you go to the pelvic floor, squeeze and come up. Good job. Start, it doesn't matter, start somewhere. You have to shift forward with your blocks. 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, come up. Okay, we're working on that. It's a practice. I could not do any of that 2 weeks ago. Okay, so, do your homework. Okay, so now left in front of the right. From the creases of your hips, you're shifting back and you're opening your knees. Gaze forward, inhale. Shift back until you need your blocks. Take them in front of you, way in front of you is easier. Yes, shift those hips back, open your knees even more. Yes. Squeeze your inner thighs and come all the way. Cross your ankles closer. Yes, inhale, shift your left hip back, left hip back. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you already know you can go down, you're coming down with me with control. Don't make a hole in the ceiling or just do that. Beautiful. Then push and come up. Inner thighs active. Woo. Do it again. Don't cheat. Oh. And come up. One more. We need that to tie our shoes. A few weeks from
Now
now.
if you get those shoes that you just.
Yeah, I know the new ones. Yeah. You cheating. Yeah, Kizik has one of those. Okay, inhale. Bend your knees, shift your hips back. Bend your knees, shift your hips. Open your knees wide, wide, wide. Core active, beautiful, Diane. Yes, breathe here. That's good. Okay, now you need a lot of core. Inner thighs, mid back, pelvic floor, pelvic floor. There's energy in your hands too. 3, 2, 1, gaze forward, push. And come up. It's okay, just try it. And he can do it, and it's okay for him.
Andy
How
can
we
do
doing?
it.
All right,
Right? There, if Andy can do it.
okay. Come down. Come down to the floor. If you wanna go the last time like that, go for it. Otherwise, just come gracefully to the floor. And we're gonna do one more little heart opener. So you have been working towards bird of, no, dancer. Nata Rajasana, a dancer pose. So we're gonna do a variation of a dancer pose on the floor, just like we did vertical. You're gonna you're resting on your right leg, just watch me for a second. Left foot goes over the strap. Okay. I like to loop one hand only, and then I'm gonna take it up and over my head. Now listen carefully. Your glutes are active. Lift your back ribs and your chest comes forward. This is a great hip flexor. So I'm resting on my right side. It doesn't matter, we're gonna do both sides. So rest, and then you have your arms straight. You're gonna get a beautiful stretch through the hip flexors, your armpits here. Both hands over your head. There you go. Breathe in. You can put one hand that helps. Straight elbows, glutes active, lift your back ribs. When you get fatigued, you can bring your top knee forward a little. Yes, feel it? And now try to relax into it. Let your arms not work so hard. Breathe in here. Inhale. Mindfully breathe into the front of your body. Your back ribs are lifting like you're doing the little back bend, but your glutes are active. And now can you separate your lips a little bit? For 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Slowly release, take a little rest. Breathe in, breathe and revisit what you felt. And now go to the other side. Glutes are active, straight elbows. Lift your back ribs. Slightly push your top knee away from you. Breathe. Keep that forward facing side. Glutes are active. Lift your back ribs. Soften your jawline. Inhale. Less tension in your shoulders. Just keep the frame. And breathe in here for 3. Breathe here for 2. Breathe here for 1. Slowly release. Come down to the floor. Take a moment. So this is the tension we carry with us all day long. So celebrate and letting go. Hug your knees to your chest. Go full circle all the way to your right glute, to your tailbone, to your left glute, and to the top of your pelvis. There's a lot of tissue towards your tailbone that gets ignored, so feel it. All right. walk and roll, come to a seat for a moment. I'm gonna show you the option. Once again, we're gonna do another bind. You don't have to do the bind, but we will come into lizard lunge. Here's the mistake. When people do this way, this way. Okay. You could stuck a block under your right thigh, right above the knee. Stay here, or your arms, forearms on the block. I really like this variation. That's your option if you don't want to bind. Okay. Some of you that want to bind can also bring the block or the floor closer to you. You're gonna put your block, bend your knee, and then wiggle your knee so you're on top of it. Here is the mistake. Most people see how I'm collapsing, and now all I'm doing is my lower back is taking over. You wanna pull your glutes, rotate your ribs like we did in easy twist, and then all you have to do is just grab. You can either bring your heel closer or do an active stretch, but glutes are active, and rotate your ribs. You're coming from your ribs. So those are your options, okay? You're gonna walk, we're not there yet. You're gonna bend your knee and then you wiggle your knee back a little. So you're right above the patella and not on the kneecaps, okay? Yes, yes. And then you can come forward, yes, and you can take your block on your forearm or your forearms on the block. Glutes are active, lift your chest. So everybody has different legs, that's not gonna be good. So left leg forward, right leg back. We'll start that way. Left leg forward, right leg back. You can extend your right leg. Tuck your toes under, yeah, careful. And now if you wanna go to the bind, you're gonna bend a little, lift your glutes off the floor. Come to your hands, go to second block. Rotate your right rib cage and then reach your hand to your foot or to a strap. Now lift your chest off the floor the second time, then rotate a little more. Keep breathing here. Glutes are active. Lift this up, lift this up, lift it up. You can also stay here. That better? Okay. Just gonna bind. Yeah, just stay here. For 3, lift your chest. Yeah, there. And 1, slowly release your leg. Listen, move the block out of your way, and then find your little other Hanuman. Half split here. Left leg is still forward. Drop your right knee. Bend and straighten a couple of times. And the next time you bend, lift your right knee and ground your right foot to warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Bring lots of energy to the back leg. Press the outer blade of your right foot. Breathe in here. You're all facing the leg. Draw the right hip back a little. Press the outer right heel. Take your right hand behind you, lift your left palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg, right hand to your hip. Lengthen your torso towards your left foot as you rotate your left ribs towards the ceiling. Breathe in here. Find your hand on your thigh or on a block. Breathe in here. Glutes are active. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your right arm up. Slowly gaze forward. Bring your hands down, lift your right heel, and now shorten your stance. And now find one block with your right hand, left hand on your hip, push the floor and come all the way up. Now, open your right leg a little wider, split and shoulder, right here, bring your foot here, yeah. Now, draw the left hip back and the right hip forward. Woo, little inner thighs active. From the creases of your thighs, reach forward, forward, forward. Way ahead of you, way ahead of you. Draw the left hip back, bring the chest forward. Breathing here. Now you have options. You can breathe easier. If you bring your hands straight back, aligned with your left foot where your right hand wouldn't be, and now lift your chest, and then rotate and revolve your triangle, lift your left hand up. Some of you can take the block on the low setting or medium inside of your foot, and some of you can even go to the outer. Breathe in here. Follow your belly, rotate your right rib cage. Good. Now slowly gaze forward. Move your block out of the way. There comes your bird. Fly your wings. Drag your right foot towards your left foot. Lift your chest up. Lift your right leg up. And now align your right knee with your left knee. Take your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Squeeze your inner knees together. Right to right, right to right, right to right, on the inside, from the inside. Inhale here, glutes are active. As you resist your foot to your hand, your chest comes forward. Micro bend in the left knee helps a lot. Breathe here for 4, 3, squeeze your inner knees, 2, 1, slowly release. Woo! Hands to your heart center. Take a moment, breathe. This is how we're gonna go this time. You have options again. If you wanna go to the awkward, go for it, or you could go, one leg comes down, one leg goes back, forward and forward. Okay. You choose. If you wanna do something different, go for it. So you have 2 times. That means that either you cross one way and then the other, or you're gonna take one leg back, draw, focus on your knee, go slow. And then go the other way. Knee, push to come up. There's a spring coming up. All right, yes. Try it. That's how we do it. That's what we do it in practice. Take the left back or the right, doesn't matter. Follow your belly. Focus on your knees. Glutes are active. Yes. Now take your other knee back. Wherever you are, stay in your quadruped. This time your right foot comes forward. If you're gonna use your block, take your block there, walk your block. Your knee back, bend your knee a little, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Lift your glutes off the floor. If you want to stay on another block on your forearms, you're able to do that too. And now drag your left knee towards your right foot energetically. Yeah, you can lift your foot here. Now above the knee. Remember, you can also straighten your back leg and just enjoy the stretch just like that. Glutes are active, lift your hips. Reach your foot and your hip together. Follow your belly and now bring your left rib cage towards the right inner thigh. Breathe here. Widen your collarbone, Mike. A little more. Glutes are active. Lift your back ribs. Yes. Breathe. 2. And slowly release it, move your block, Ardha Hanuman. Bend and straighten. Almost there. Next time your right knee bends, lift your left knee off the floor, ground your left foot, warrior two to the top of your mat. Bring more energy to the left side of your body. Breathe in here. Bend your right knee a little bit. Reverse your warrior. Lift your ribs again. Left hand to your waistline. Straighten your right leg. As you shift your torso forward, rotate your right ribcage towards the ceiling. And then find your hand and your leg or a block. Draw the right sit bone towards your left sit bone and rotate your ribs a little more. By your arm. Breathe in here. Depress the right shoulder away from your ears. With your next breath, gaze forward. Frame your right foot, lift your left heel higher, and shorten your steps. Find a block in your left hand, right hand to your hip. Lift all the way up. A little shorter. Yes. Draw the right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, travel forward, forward. Your block is tall. This is my favorite stretch right here. Draw the right hip back. Lift your chest. Keep breathing in here. Now, bring your left block aligned with your right foot. That's one option. And just lift the chest and open your heart. Okay? Or lower the block a little closer to your right foot. Lengthen your torso. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly gaze forward, move the block out of your way. Find your wings. Drag your left foot, align it with your toes. Fly your arms. Inhale, lift your left leg. Reach your left hand behind you. Grab your inner foot and align your knees. Now resist your foot to your hand. Inhale, glutes active. Exhale, as you resist your foot, your chest comes forward. Keep going for 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Come center gracefully, hands together. Yay, you did it. How we doing? You working? You okay? Yeah. Hot? Okay. I'll turn the air down a little bit. It's good though, yeah. Sweat is good for your muscles. Good for you. It's good to do yoga more.
Yeah.
I'll do one. All right, drink a little water if you need to. All right, here we are. We're gonna come down now slowly. From the creases of your hips, take your hands to your thighs. Core active, walk your hands, walk your hands, walk your hands. Take your fingertips in front of you. Heel to your feet and come into Malasana. Maybe a block or 2 blocks underneath you. Yeah. Make it feel good if you need it. 2 blocks even, lengthen your tailbone. Now resist your arms to your hands and your hands to your arms. We will go down to the floor. Some of you that are dying to go into a crow pose, go for it. Yeah. So crow pose or crow breath, you're gonna come higher up. Resist your hands to your legs and gaze forward. Claw the mat, hands in front of you even more. Resist your arms to your, yeah, like you're squeezing your legs to your heart. Gaze forward, core active. Just do that, come to your tippy toes. And then shift back. And tippy toes. Okay, one day, maybe you lift 1 foot, maybe the opposite foot. Okay, this is just little options that took 6 years. Don't get so excited. I'm not that gifted. There you go, Mary. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Yeah, toes together. Toes together.
Toes together, toes
Yeah,
together, toes together.
That's amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! So it takes time. Take your legs to the mirror even more. Glutes out over there. Glutes, 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 glutes. Good. Slowly come down all the way to the back. All right. Good. We're gonna do a nice restorative take.
I did this about, yeah.
Okay, let me grab one block from you, Mama. That one, okay. So one block, get the big block on the medium 7. Okay. Lay on your back. Your arch of your right foot is gonna be on the block. You don't need 2 blocks, it's just that mine is narrow. Just if you have a big one, 1. Yeah. And then round your sacrum on the floor evenly, left ankle over right. Stay here, let it be therapeutic. Breathe, we worked hard, so give yourself permission to do something that is with less effort. Some of you can extend your right leg on the block and do it this way, and you can rotate, alternate. Straight leg on the block or bent knee. So notice your heart chakra, your anahata chakra. The color is green, the element is air. And the symbol is a lotus flower with 12 petals. So visualize this beautiful lotus green flower at your heart center. The element is air, so feel the flow of your prana. If your leg was extended, bend your knee. And now drop your knees over to the left, gaze to the right. Breathe into that new dynamic, left over right, drop your knees, not knee but ankle, ankle over, yeah. Breathe. Slowly come upright. Release your leg, hug your knees to your chest, little massage. And move the blocks to the left. Find the arch of your foot over the block. Right ankle over left ankle. The important part here is to keep your hips even.
Right ankle, right ankle, right ankle.
Right over knee. Did I say something wrong again?
No.
Breathing. Stay one variation and see how that works for you. Especially if it's uncomfortable. Give your nervous system a chance to adapt to something out of your comfort zone. Because when we allow ourselves in the practice to be out of our comfort zone, we find that we're more courageous off the mat. And the mat is our school of life. Notice the quality of your breath now. Can you breathe beyond just survival, but for healing? Your free to extend your leg and notice a different variation. And notice how your hips are resting on the floor. Make sure that your left hip and your right hip are even. That's it, Mary. And notice what you have to do to breathe into that dynamic. Give yourself a chance to unwind and unload the tension. So you're allowing your nervous system to know the difference between when we have to push a little harder and when we have to back off a little bit. Soften your jawline. Learn little things about your body that you don't even realize that you're doing, but they hinder you through the day, such as overthinking, such as clenching your teeth, holding too much tension in your shoulders or in your chest or in your hips or your belly. And the next time, bend your left leg again. Now drop your knees over to the right, gaze to the left is an option. Slow. Trace the sensations of the stretch with your breath. When you catch yourself overdoing, overthinking, overholding, change that. Slowly come out. Release your legs. Hug your knees to your chest. Once again, find your little block between your knees just so we can reset our spine on the medium setting. This one. 3 increments, little bridge pose. Lift your tailbone, lift your sacrum, lift your low back. And now that we warmed up and we really fired up the glutes, maybe you can lift your pelvis up a little more without hindering your low back. So now your glutes are really working for you. If you feel your low back, lower your ribs a little and engage your lower glutes even more. Notice if you're pressing both feet evenly to the floor. Now lengthen your tailbone. Lower your low back only. Breathe into that traction. Lower your sacrum and breathe into that traction. Lower your tailbone. Move the block out of your way. Hug your knees to your chest, and now we're going to go into this Baddha Konasana reclined. So take your hands, bend your knees, lift your feet, soles of the feet together. Take your hands between your legs and over your feet. Some of you may need a block for support here. Yeah, a block under your head will be good. And now you're gonna lengthen your hips. Notice how your hips wanna come up. Try not to be so much on your low back. Can you be on your lower part of your sacrum? And then bring your heels towards your chest as you're resisting your elbows towards your inner thighs. Oh, so many things. So press your elbows into your inner thighs, lengthen your sit bones forward, but bring your heels towards you. That's awesome. Breathing there. Inhale and exhale. Heels to you. Press your elbows into your Soften your jawline. Think about the elongation in your low back. Inhale. Breathe here for 3, 2. Slowly release it. Sleeping tiger, take a block under your sacrum and lift your legs up towards the ceiling. That's a nice, sometimes called waterfall. It's a nice inversion. Lift your legs. You can lift your palms up again, but let your legs be gentle and soft. You visualize the venous blood coming down, slowing your heart rate. If this is hard for you, you can take a strap over your legs. Now visualize the blood flow, tingling in your fingertips, maybe even in your feet. You visualize your heart rate slowing down, slowing your mind thoughts. Notice if you can feel your back ribs gracing the mat. Slowly bend your knees. Massage your sacrum on the floor. Circle your ankles. Lower your feet down to the floor. Lift your hips and move the block. And now you can do a spinal twist here. Hands, a block between your thighs. Shift your body to the right. Lift your feet and drop your knees over to the left, gaze to the right. If you're concerned about your low back, the right hand will be over your head with a block. Very soft and relaxed. You're not even grabbing. You're just resting the top of your palm over the block. Breathing to the back body. Breathing here. Let it be therapeutic and soft. Breathe into your back body. Soften your jawline. Breathe into your back body. When you're ready, come back to the center. Shift your body to the opposite side. Breathe in, breathe out. Allow your extended arm to be nice and soft here. Create a sense of softness. Let your breath be the power. Breathe. Slowly come back. Reset, rebound. Hug your knees to your chest. Connect to your Anahata chakra, your heart chakra, and find your setup for your favorite way to do Shavasana, your final pose. Sometimes it's nice to put blocks under your knees on the which one feels better? That one. Okay. Breathe in here, draw the shoulders away from your ears. Take a very deep inhale through the nose. And a deep exhale to the mouth. Every time you breathe in, visualize the color green. The element is air, so feel your body floating. And visualize your breath radiating through the edges of your body. And when you exhale, visualize the green lotus flower in your heart center. And slowly and gradually, you're allowing your body to be heavier, and there is more air element in your body flowing through you. With every breath, there's more green color through your body, popping up. capture this moment of stillness. That was the only time you had to disconnect from the outer world, from any obligations. Soak that moment right here. Shed something off your body, one more layer. Allow yourself to connect to your heart chakra a little more. As you bring your hands to your heart center, in a prayer pose, visualize you holding on to your little green lotus flower. The minute you connect to that heart chakra, represents the beautiful lotus flower, green with 12 petals, offers us hope and love and joy and gratitude, kindness, compassion, acceptance. Breathe into the next breath, wiggle your toes and bring your feet towards you. Find the fetus pose to the right or the left side, maybe a block under your head. Feels really nice. Before you leave your mat, how do you cherish that little fetus in you? How do you give it permission to feel, to ask for help, to take a pause and surrender? What do you leave behind you that doesn't serve you any longer? And more importantly, how do you leave yoga? With that, push the floor and come to a seat. Sit nice and tall. Separate your fingers and open into your lotus mudra. Maybe today it's green because we focused on the heart chakra. And immediately just feel how your heart is open. You feel hopefully uplifted, energized and grounded. We take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. Will be yin yoga. That will be very different. It will be all stretching with pillows. Pillow yoga. So hopefully we'll see you. Thank you, girls. Bye-bye.
Orly,
Ah,
Orly, what was the name of that peak pose?
the pose we did, Nata Rajasana, dancer.
Dancer, that's it. Okay. I
Dancer.
just, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye, thank you.
Bye.